It's a trick. It's not a coral snake.
That's not.
It's just a harmless milk snake. It looks like a coral snake, so the animals won't eat it. Here's how you tell the difference.
Why can you milk it?
The poem says, if red touches yellow, you're a dead fellow. And if red touches black, you're okay, Jack. What does the red touch? Red touches the black, so you're okay, Jack. It's a milk snake. But if the red touches the yellow, you're a dead, then you put it down. And the poem only works in the United States, okay? In the United States. Oh, they don't drink milk? Kids, tell them what snakes eat. Rats and mice. And what do rats and mice eat? Seeds or grain, wheat and corn and rice. Snakes save our food, our crops. Guess what? If you take two rats, a boy and a girl rat, and you put them in a place where there's no animals to eat them, in the end of 1 year, there could be 2,000 rats in that place just from two. Some rodent species will have 19 litters in 1 year, and their babies reproduce at a month and a half. We need snakes. Oh, you know what else snakes do? They save us from deadly diseases.
Really?
If you find rodent droppings around your house, especially deer mouse droppings, the little ones, if you sweep up rodent poops, don't breathe in the dust. There's a very serious virus called the hantavirus, and if you catch it, there's a 30% chance you'll die. And a lady came up to me at one of these shows a few weeks ago.
Don't touch it.
She told me her brother has
safe.
died from hantavirus earlier, and I hear about it on the news in Washington all the time. I'd rather have snakes on my property than rodents any day. Nobody's died from a snake bite in Washington in over 60 years, so you pick your pick. I'll take the snakes. Oh, let's talk about water moccasins. You can all identify.
Can I sit right here?
The water moccasin. It's also called the cottonmouth. Snake has two names, cottonmouth moccasin, same thing. Oh, if you see a snake in the water down south, it's probably just a harmless water snake.
No.
Water snakes are much more common than moccasins. So how do you tell the difference? Notice how thick her body is. Moccasins are thick.
Oh, shoot.
Water snakes are skinny. And she has a triangle head, which means she's a viper. All vipers are venomous. Watch out for triangle
Don't ever touch that. That will bite you.
Oh, these guys eat baby alligators. But big alligators eat them, so it evens out. That's nature. That's just a chicken. That's just a chicken. It was the first sound. That's not the sound. Okay, let's try it. I'll just get him out. Here he is. He's just a baby one. This is just a little one. Gaboon viper. Check him out. He's a beautiful snake.
I know.
Gaboon viper from Africa. A feeding response. You see, when you open a snake's cage, even a friendly snake, they think it's feeding time. But snakes don't see very good. They're nearsighted. And when you reach your hand into the cage, they see something moving, and they think your hand is a rat. Black mamba from Africa. Their bites are 90% fatal. I have one at our zoo. He's 10 feet long. They're the world's fastest snake. Also, he got too hard to handle. I am done with him. You can see him
reptileman.com, Mom. Have him come to my birthday.
Reptileman.com if you want to come to our zoo. But I did bring a cobra. You want to see a cobra?
Yeah. You brought a cobra, Mom.
Now, Cobras live on the other side of the world, Africa and
India.
If you go there, if you look for a cobra, will you see one?
Yes.
No. I'll bet you don't, because when they see you coming, cobras crawl away and hide in the ground. But if you're crazy If you jump in front of a cobra, you start kicking and poking at them. If the cobra feels trapped, they don't want to bite you because you are bigger than them. You might bite them back. So you know what they do instead? Cobras act tough. They stand up in the air. They spread their skin out on their necks. What's the skin on a cobra's neck called? A hood. And when you see a hood, they're just bluffing you. They're going, come on, I'll fight. Yeah, let's go. But guess what? They really don't want to fight because fighting is dangerous. Smart animals don't want to fight. And smart people don't want to fight. But if you keep poking, eventually the mouth will open. And when you see a cobra's mouth open, back up immediately. They just asked you one last time to leave them alone. Poke after this, then they bite you. And cobras don't let go. They chew on you for 10 seconds because the fangs are very short, about 7 millimeters. And when they let go of you, you'll feel fine. Yeah, for many cobra species, you can feel normal. You start thinking, I'm okay, just 2 little holes. But then strange things happen. You start to get dizzy, and your speech might get slurred, and your eyelids get droopy, and you start breathing funny. Then your eyes close. It's called a coma. A few minutes later, your heart goes ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. You stop breathing. Your heart quivers, and you die peacefully in your sleep. It paralyzes you. It's called neurotoxic venom, and it's not a bad way to go. And this is a spitting cobra. They don't spit like us. They just breathe out. They go. They squirt venom out of their fangs 12 feet, aim right for your eyes. Makes you blind if you don't wash it out immediately. Now he can't spit anymore, but hopefully he'll make his hood. Let's see if we can get him to do it here.
No, he's gonna spit. He's bringing it out, the thing. Poor Milo, cover his eyes. No, he's gonna have the spit come out. Oh,
he just shed his skin. You know why snakes do this every 3 months?
That's gross.
It's to get rid of parasites, little bugs called mites that suck their blood. Yeah.
That's gross.
Okay, here we go. Come on, Cobra. Come on. Big scary Cobra. Come on.
Oh, mother trucker.
Let me get him to stand up here. Hold on.
He's gonna stand up. Stop. Calm down. I'm standing. Oh, Milo's coming for you. Milo's coming for you. I'm just kidding.
Oh, just stay sitting on the ground. I'll hold him up so you can see him. But guys, oh look, his hood is gone. He's not doing his job. Man. Did you see the eye shape on the back of his neck? Some cobras have a pattern. So I can get him stand up. He's in a good mood today. That eye shape on the back of his neck. Will you do your job, please? Come on. That eye pattern saves his life. It scares away the mongoose. Mongooses kill cobras. They're like weasels. They sneak up behind the cobra and bite him in the head and kill him. So some cobras have patterns to keep the mongoose from sneaking up from behind. Oh look, man, his hood's totally gone. You can't even tell he's a cobra. You know, if I put him on the ground, if I just set him free right now, he wouldn't bite anybody.
Really?
He would just crawl away and hide. He's just a big fraidy cat. You know, guys, the world's deadliest venomous snakes, they'll leave you alone if you just leave them alone. You know, I've only been chased by one snake in my life. It was the world's most aggressive snake, and that is the African black forest cobra, and it's just the really big males. But I had a 10-foot forest cobra. He was huge. I followed him for 10 minutes. I was pulling on his tail. I was poking at him. I harassed him constantly, and finally, after 10 minutes, he turned around and chased me, but I deserved it. So just leave him alone, okay? Simple. Now it's time for snakes with muscles. These snakes squeeze animals to death. They are constrictors. We got muscles here. So, who wants to get squeezed by a boa constrictor? Oh, look guys, it's true. Look, boa constrictors squeeze people, but it doesn't hurt. Betty the boa is just holding on. You guys stay sitting so you can see the back. She doesn't want to fall down, that's all. And guys, boa constrictors have never killed a human ever. They just don't eat people. And she's sticking her tongue out to smell you. She knows you're not a rat. Oh, if you're scared, if you're afraid of snakes, just hold one. In 5 or 10 minutes, your fear will go away. It works. You need to hold a snake. Squeeze. You can just bend them and they come off. Just pull on the tail. Just pull the tail up. Untie it like you're not. Bend it. Just pull the tail out. Untie it. Here, bend the tail. Just hand me the tail. Pull out. Pull it out. Now hand me the tail. And the tail again. We're going to untie it like you're not. Watch. There you go. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? That's a big snake for her. How about that? Thank you. Okay, now it's time for